Aries, welcome to your next 3 months overview. That is January, February, March. I hope you are well. I hope you are fabulous. And it has been about 3 months since I did the last round of the 3-month check-in. So today we're going to take a deeper look at late winter to early spring, yeah? Starting with the Magician, 1, January. The High Priestess, 2, February. The Empress, 3, March. And then, of course, overall judgment. Any imperative decisions that we might need to make over the next several months. And then, of course, the Tower. Anything that's unexpected that we should know about, yeah? All right, show me January for Aries. What's going on? Show me Aries in January, please. Show me Aries in January. Show me Aries in January. Show me Aries in January, please. Has some healing here. We got some communication here for some of you. Might be coming in fast in January. Ooh, excuse my tummy if it starts kicking off, honey. I am hungry. What is going on? The Emperor, that's you. Strength. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Oh honey, stop the presses. Oh my, that's great. Wow. Look at you go. Woo. Oh honey, wow. The Emperor, that's you. Strength. You might have some Leo in your chart. Not the point. It's beautiful. You are abiding by your own sense of energy, your own sense of law, your own sense of willpower. This is me. This is who I am. This is how I stand 10 feet tall. And so you are. Your energy is going outward. It's excited. You got the Knight of Wands. So not only are you kind of like large and in charge here, and I mean large and in charge, you've got the will to back it up. Your energy is enthusiastic, to say the least. I don't know where it's going. I don't know that you necessarily know either. I just know that you look good and you feel good. And I mean, whoa, whoa, standing in your power. Aries and Leo, classic combination right there. Oh my goodness, when those two can work together, yeah? That's gorgeous. Wow. It's strong, very strong, virile. It's beautiful. It's bold. It's declarative. Your energy is going outwards. It's expressing itself. So you're not just sitting on your throne being Mr. Grumpy. You're actually showing me enthusiasm. You are showing me strength, sense of fortitude, will, sense of self. You're getting out. You're doing things. You're connecting. I don't know, but you're spending your energy brilliantly, boldly. You are very much just expressing yourself and declaring yourself. It's absolutely gorgeous. You're standing on your own 2 feet and you're 10 feet tall. You have the strength of Leo. You have the passion in you, the intensity in you. Oh my goodness. Anything else, please, in January? Well, that's a nice way to kick off the year. Hell yeah. Cheers to that. Oh, yes. Hell yes. What else, please? What else, please, in January? Like there needs to be anything else. It's bold. It's brilliant, honey. You keep going. That's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. Rise to your own energy. Rise to your own will. Rise to your own declarations, you know? Man, goodness gracious. I don't know why you're being so bold and I don't care. Oh, Knight of Cups, Ace of Cups. Never mind, I take that back. Yes, I do. Bye. Aries. Yay, Aries. Oh, I'm so excited for you. I love seeing love stuff for Aries because when you're in love, you're so fucking bold. I should have known that straight away. God, as soon as I put the cards down, I'm like, Aries is in love. Because when you do, honey, when you're in love, you are just glorious. I can't stress that enough. That's why I was saying it never hurts, honey, to have an Aries best friend, a lover, or a spouse. Because let me tell you, when you guys are on point, you guys are on point. I mean, there's nothing you won't do, and your love is always brilliant and bold. When you are in love, you are brilliant, you are bold. And it's fucking gorgeous. You have an opportunity in love here. Take it. Run with it. Don't look back, darling. Don't look back. Invite me to the wedding. Oh, I hope it's in the Bahamas. Just go. Go. It's brilliant. I love it. I don't know who you're connecting with, but you're happy. And they make you feel good. You're in a very good place to receive this energy, to give this energy. I got 2 of the fastest nights talking to each other. You guys are throwing down fire. You're throwing down water. And it is looking like your energy is interpreting it as a new opportunity in love. I got the fire pony out. I got the water pony out. I mean, you guys are just great. But with the strength and sincerity that is you. So I know that you are taking it seriously as you do that when Aries is in love. Like, wow, your energy gets real serious real quick. But when you fall in love hard. And then you're like, my armies are at your disposal. What do you need? You got an enemy? Give me a list. I'll take care of it. That's just kind of how you are. That's just how Aries is. It's like, you ain't got no problems, babe. You ain't got no problems. You know what? Your problems are my problems. You tell me what your problems are. You won't have any problems. That's how your energy is. When you're in love, oh honey, you are on point. You take initiative. But you're just, you look at you, you're just gushing. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I know it. I should have known straight away. It's like the Emperor's strength and the Knight of Wands. I should have known. I should have just said, Aries, honey, you're in love. And there you go. You're trying to be. I don't know who you could. It's just January. January, it's gorgeous. Let's keep going. I don't really want to at this point. I really don't want to. I just want you to take that and run with it. Don't look back. Don't question it. Don't get caught up in your head about it. Just allow it to happen. Just allow it to happen. Express yourself. Express that love. Oh my God. Somebody's throwing it right back at you. Oh my goodness. I don't know who they are, but it could very well be new. The enthusiasm is real. And you are taking it real seriously too. The strength in the Emperor. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh my goodness. The High Priestess. Or excuse me, February. Show me February, please. Show me February for Aries. Show me February for Aries. I'll see if I can get a little bit more on that profile. I don't know if you're introducing yourself to them. I don't know if they're introducing themselves to you. I don't know. I don't care. Show me February. It's gonna happen. That's what it looks like to me. 6 of Wands, you'll be riding high in the streets. No shit. The Fool. Opening up. A little bit of stress here. 9 of Swords, Temperance. Give it time. Give it time. It's okay. I don't see that as Sagittarian energy. It could be, but I'm saying there's a little bit of stress here about opening up, kind of starting that new chapter. So while you are very much in this and you are exchanging energies rapidly with this person, but it looks like it's at a pace that keeps up with you, which is nice for a change, right? Because Aries, you are cardinal fire. You tend to take lead. You tend to take initiative. Your energy tends to be on point. So finding someone who can kind of keep up with you is a big determination in your love energy for somebody. It's important. It's hard for you to connect with somebody who moves several steps behind you because you can tend to be so forward and honest and bold with your feelings. That's one of the reasons why I like working with your energy so much. It just tends to be very straightforward and honest. But we have some realistic stuff here. So real tarot is for life. I'm going to see the bold and the beautiful, and I'm also going to see the reality too. The reality is that yes, you do want to open up fully towards this. A part of you, however, is still healing. Most of it is up here. There's a mental sort of stress for some of you with the 9 of Swords that you have been working on. Temperance. Now, this has been taking a while. Temperance equals time. Okay, so give yourself some patience. There's some mental stuff that you're cleaning up in here, and it kind of prohibits your Fool just a little bit from you completely, fully opening up to this. In other words, taking a full leap of faith, you know. So I can see the connection. It's happening over here. It's looking at a pace that can match you fairly well. I like that. I do. And you are opening up towards it, so I don't want you to have that 9 of Swords to discourage you. This is just a realistic part of somebody's experience. There is still some mental stuff you're sorting out. And it's taken you time to do this. It took you a while to get into a 9 of Swords. It's going to take you another portion of time to get out of it too. It works both ways. But you're working on it, you're healing it, and I have no doubt you will completely receive the full blast of this energy under the Fool when you get more comfortable with it. So this might be a first serious connection that you've had in a long time, one that really ignites you, one that can actually, oh my God, keep up with you, that can give it back to you as good as you get. And that's it. That's all it might be. You know, this was already in the works. Something that you were already cleaning up here. The mental stuff, okay? What that stress is, what that pain is, I don't know. But you are opening up more and more towards this. The Fool is literally pointing back this way and trying to leave the doubts, the worries, and any old pains behind. And again, it's the mental stuff. It's the 9 of Swords, okay? Some of you might have a very strong sense of internal pressure, such as anxiety. That's something that you've had to deal with for some of you all your life, you know? And that's fine because, again, I'm seeing someone who is really trying to meet you and match you where you are, and it's provoking a lot of great aspects for you. Okay. Anything else, please, about February? Anything else, please? About February. Anything else, please, about February? I don't know if I said this at the beginning. I might have to break to pick up my daughter from school. Today's the last day of school before winter break. And if that's the case, your message will pick right up where I left it. Okay? No problem. Anything else, please, about February? Oh, look at this, baby. Oh, you're gorgeous. Don't worry about it. Get out of your head. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Okay. You're in Aries. You have a little... the Aries I'm looking at, some of you have some mental hang-up, and it's been with you not for like a couple of weeks or months. We're talking a long time. Some of you are very, very used to it. Okay. In that sense, you've really learned how to temper your anxiety over the years. A big part of that, a huge chunk of that is being alleviated. Okay. And it starts back here. There's someone here who vibes with you very well. Okay. And it's very, the flow is perfect. It's on point. Like, seriously, it's 100% on point. It doesn't make you anxious at all. It makes you feel fluid. And as I was telling Sag, it's that kind of connection that it comes together so easily you lose track of time. There is no sense of how long has it been since we last talked or last seen each other, and is this going somewhere? No, because it is going somewhere. It's going somewhere so seamlessly you lose track of time. It's just the energy is fluid with you. 100%. It's right there with you. And your energy as the Fool is opening up more and more. So it's looking to me like you have been working on anxiety stuff for a long time. Okay. And the more you connect with this person, literally, the better you feel. Okay. You are connecting with somebody repeatedly, over and over. That concept of time, the pressure of time, are we meeting consistently? Are we on the same page? None of that bullshit's here. None of that bullshit's here. You're 100% on the same page with somebody, and you two are going back and forth like crazy. And the more you continue to invest in each other and connect and reconnect and connect and reconnect, the easier your energy gets. It gets confident with this person, yourself within the dynamic. So they already had you feeling a certain way upon entry, and then it becomes more consistent, much more grounded in reality. The construct is becoming larger in the 3D, so it's not just the energy connectivity, and now it's starting to hit home in the 3D. I'm seeing actual construction efforts between you and this person repeatedly over and over. Consistency is the name of the game, which I also saw in Sages. So if you have strong Sag in your chart, you might want to check theirs out, because there's some heavy overtones here, and I promise you I've watched these cards a couple hundred times in between your messages. But this, I am very happy to see this. This makes me happy right here. The 3D connectivity. This is the shit you can't screw up. You can't fake it. It either is or it is not. The pentacle world is non-negotiable. It either is or it isn't. Somebody's either actually putting in the time, energy, and effort, or they're not. And that is something you cannot fake. You're either there or you're not there. You either show up or you don't show up. You either make the plans and stick to them or you don't. So I am seeing consistent connectivity with somebody over and over and over. You're loving it. So are they. And it just kind of reinforces your sense of personal strength and that sense of I'm good, I know me, your anxiety's lessened. It goes from a -9 to a +9. So I don't know who you're vibing with so hard, but I promise you it's constructing into real world efforts, and you two see each other often. Often. Okay. It's looking like you two are exclusively seeing each other. Okay, so what starts out... This feels good. This feels really good. I think I might be in love too. We're seeing each other all the time. It makes me feel good. It makes them feel good. We're consistently building something here. It makes me feel stronger and more myself, and they too are sharing in like. My anxieties and fears about time having passed is lessening. I'm really opening up towards this. I feel good. I look good. So you keep doing it. I want you to keep seeing this, and this was going to ease your mind. When you see somebody contributing, you two are so matched. When you see somebody contributing at the same level you are, it really eases you. It brings your energy down in terms of the stress. Okay, I want your positive fire to be exactly that, positive, forward, initiative, drive, you. Not fire negative, backwards, frustrating. You see what I'm saying? So there you go. It's looking very, 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 very constructive. Very constructive. This is a constructive relationship. Okay, I don't know. Just January, honey. I don't need to time check that. It's coming in sometime in January. And the only real distinct signature of the Aries I'm looking at is that you have double or triple fire placements, and that you might have a little history of anxiety stuff that you are used to and that you have been working on for years. When you meet this person rapidly, it's going to, I don't know that rapidly. The energy exchange between you two will be swift. In that respect is that you two start to vibe almost immediately, and then the real world construction efforts begin heavily in February, and they're consistent. Now let's take a look at March. Take a look at March, please. Let's take a look at March. Let's take a look at March. Let's take a look at March. You will have multiple birthday parties coming up. I don't know why. I just saw like a lot of happy birthdays. I don't know why. I saw like 3. So between January, February, and March, there might be multiple birthday parties you're going, and you'll be taking this person with. Oh, okay. You'll be taking this person. You could be meeting them at a celebration. Obviously, New Year's, that's kind of a duh. That's a no-brainer. It might be just general sense of celebrations, families, and get-togethers. But I heard happy birthday 3 times, and then I saw 3 different cakes. So for some of you, you're going to a slew of birthday parties over the spring, and that might be how you... It might be how you connect with that. Excuse that. That's just that time of year. Obviously, you know, I am not stopping right now. I got to keep going. Okay, it's probably just a package. Yeah, that's probably just a package. It's that time of year where the packages are plentiful. Okay, and the Amazon trucks are all over the road. Show me. That's not a knock on Amazon, honey. This is the Amazon household, let me tell you. Show me the universe, please. March. Let's take a look at March for you. The Chariot, the Hierophant, 8 of Wands. You two have become exclusive. Congratulations. I mean, I could make shit up if I wanted to, but I can't. Don't need to. The fire signs are fucking killing it this week. Even Leo, that has some damn strong difficulties. Theirs was interesting. Theirs was interesting. It still had the markers of future success attached to it. Sag was beautiful. Yours is shaping up beautifully as well. I'm not saying you get married in March. What I am saying is that you two become exclusive. You commit to each other emotionally and spiritually. You will verbalize it. 8 of Wands. You're communicating outwards. They're shooting it right back to you. I'm with you. You're with me. We're exclusive. We're a thing. We're an item. We're together. Start building that constructive effort. So that's how you know. People ask me all the time, Christina, how do I know if the relationship is real? If it's going somewhere? I tell you, easy fucking peasy. It comes down to the Pentacle. You can have an energy exchange with somebody and never be with them. And that sucks. Because it hurts. When you can feel something so strongly, but you can't have it in the real world. I think everybody knows that feeling at some point. So that's how you know in the real world, you're not just dating. You're actually constructing the life. You're making plans. Well, I didn't want to do this because I didn't know what you were doing, and so I wanted to wait for you to see what you were doing, and then that way I knew I could include you. You see how simple that is? That's Pentacle. Spendable concepts. Your time is spendable. Your energy is spendable. Your efforts are spendable. Do we put work into this? Do we include each other in plans? Am I thinking about you when I take this action? Are you thinking about me when you take that action? That's spendable concepts. You can't fake the Pentacle. So you either make good on it and work on it with somebody, or you don't. And if you don't, you have nothing to show for it. That's it. You can't fake the Pentacle. You're either building something with somebody or you're giving it bare minimum results, which means you get nothing out of it. You're both putting into this and you're both getting damn good results. So here's that conversation of, I'm in love with you. I think we're a pretty good fit. I'd like to be in love with you. You're in love with me. Let's officially talk about that. And so you are. This is probably one of the most constructive relationships I've ever seen. It kicks off fluid, if not quick, but again, with your pace, I'm not concerned about it. I'm more concerned about whether or not somebody can keep up with Aries, if I'm being honest with you. And that's one of the biggest mistakes people make with Aries energy, sun rising. It's like not keeping up with Aries, because Aries can put in a lot and put in a lot and put in a lot. So they don't necessarily expect people to keep pace with them, but they want them to at least contribute the same on the emotional level. You know what I mean? So finding someone who can actually keep pace with you emotionally as well as in the real world, man, that's phenomenal. That's really, I'm very pleased. I'm very happy for you. I am. So yeah, you know, that's beautiful, honey. That's absolutely gorgeous. You two are talking about it. You are committing to each other in terms of love, and you're actually speaking at 8 of Wands. Anything else, please, about March? Let's just go. Can we just go, please? You're great. You're beautiful. You're golden. You're golden. Stay go. No, I need to know who they are. I need. I have every reason to believe that they are new. I'm not saying re-entry. I am saying that reconnectivity here with the Three of Cups, but it's in the basis of the real world. You two see each other so frequently that there's no question about what you two are doing. It's like, oh, Aries is definitely seeing that person. No. Don't talk to Aries. Aries is with that person. Everybody knows it, okay? They met in January, and they've been seeing each other ever since. That is literally the story. Aries started seeing them in January, and guess what? They together. Everybody knows it. Don't talk to Aries. Don't fuck with Aries. Don't flirt with Aries. Everybody knows Aries is with that person. Is it that kind of thing? It's kind of like that. That's what I mean by the connectivity, reconnectivity. You two are seeing each other so often that there's no doubt in either of your minds about where this is going. That's how fluid it is. It's brilliant. Anything else, please, about March? Anything else, please, about March in the general sense? We got the Six of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, the Star. So many of you didn't know this. This happened a long time ago. The Wheel of Fortune's tied to this. So when you left something behind, I don't know how long ago. I'm not going to dig into it. I'm not trying to go into the past. Spirit's just trying to let you know whatever it is you moved on from in the past, it was good for you. It was right for you, and it puts you into the new position of the star pathway. So this is simply confirmation for that Aries who is watching this today, and you want to know how all this is happening to you or for you. It's because you did what you had to do some time ago. You left a situation, a circumstance, or a person so you could move on with your life. And in so doing, you didn't know it at the time when you got in your little boat into calmer waters with just a strong, simple thought in your mind, I got to move on. Little did you know that when this started, shit, honey, could have been 6 weeks ago, 6 months ago, 6 years ago. I don't know. Little did you know you kicked off the Wheel of Fortune and you would enter into a new star path. I tell this to people all the time. I wish they'd believe me. When you do what's right for you, the universe rewards you. That's it. When you move on from that which no longer serves you, when you do the hard thing, when you force yourself to move forward, when you know a situation's no good for you, it's not right for you, it hurts, it's painful, it takes a lot of nerve, it takes a lot of will, it takes a lot of willpower. The Wheel of Fortune will spin in your favor, and the universe will reward you for getting to where you needed to be. It's not just about, well, I'm going to do me. People say that shit all the time. They have no idea what it means. I'm talking making real decisions, real life path decisions. I have to give this up. I have to go away from this. It's not right. It's not for me. It doesn't want me. I need to know that. I need to acknowledge that. Move forward. The Wheel of Fortune spun, and now you're in a new star path with someone else. You have been rewarded. So Spirit's just confirming. That's it. All they're doing is giving me confirmation. Other than that, you really don't need to be here. It's all done. You really don't need to be here. I want to say I saw something similar to you, but that was with a reconnection for your last reading. Heavy, heavy, heavy sense of beautiful connectivity. Everything was falling into place. That had an alternative take, but other than that, I've been seeing this upward tick for you, and I'm very happy about that. I'm very, very happy about that for the Aries Collective. Very happy. Yes, indeed. Show me judgment when we do what we need to do. Kick our own asses. Do the hard things. Make the hard decisions. We don't know it. All we know is that we're tired of the pain. All we know is that we're tired of the stress. All we know is that this isn't right. And when we make good on that knowledge, instead of forcing ourselves to stay in something, hold on to something or someone, etc., fucking etc., when we get so tired of that grip, uselessly holding on to people, situations, places, things, addictions, when we finally get so tired of it that we force ourselves to move on, and we know peace, and then possibly something more. Judgment. Major decisions over the next several months. Major decisions over the next several months. Major decisions, please, over the next several months. Four of Wands, Seven of Cups, Temperance. Ooh, yeah, that's beautiful. It's something, a decision that you had already made. Okay, and it's part of the Temperance I saw back here. So again, you might have some very strong Sag in your chart. But it was a part of a decision you had made some time ago that you needed to heal old relationship wounds. Okay, it was just something that you had to do. And it was a decision that was long-standing. In other words, this was already an active decision that was already in play, like I said. This was a decision that was already in play. Time passed. A lot of time passed. A lot of time passed before you entered into new love unions, relationships, etc. For some of you, that was a conscious decision. For others of you, it was simply the timing wasn't right. It didn't feel like it. That you still had cleanup to do, and time is different for everybody, you know. I never recommend jumping cups, and there really is no one strict rule or formula. Except when people put themselves out there and they know they're not going to take it seriously, it's their obligation to say so. I'm not looking for anything serious. That's code. That's classic code, right? For other people, they don't put themselves out there at all. They just don't need to. They don't feel it. They don't want it. And this is a decision that you made some time ago, that you needed to heal relationship cups and feelings. That way you'd be set to enter a new one. And that time is upon you now. I told you, looking at Aries, you did the hard work some time ago. And then you get rewarded for it over time. You will obviously have serious contemplation of this relationship in future, which seems to be headed in the direction of commitment. You two are already talking about it. Being exclusive, an item, a thing, by March. I'm not saying you're getting married in March. What I'm saying is that you two have the talk. The talk. It's you and me. Me and you. That talk. But it comes from a place of a decision made a long time ago to heal old wounds and cups and things as it relates to relationships, to do your best, to recover your feelings in it, and to keep relationships in a positive mind frame instead of a negative one. That you wanted to save the best of your feeling for something better for you. And yeah, you were being rewarded that. It was a decision that was made a long time ago. And it's coming to fruition now. The Tower. The Tower. Show me the Tower, please. Anything unexpected? Show me the Tower, please. Show me the Tower, please. Show me the Tower, please. Show me the Tower, please, for Aries. Anything? Show me the Tower, please. Anything unexpected that Aries should know about in the next several months. Show me the Tower, please. Show me the Tower, please. Ten of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles. That's interesting. Huh. Ow. Huh. Now you're quite busy. There's something here you can't see with the finances. Hold on. What is this? There will be some radical changes. In your material world, it's one that you literally did not see coming. It's looking like expansion, I think. There will be some fortuitous opportunities that you did not see coming. August might be very important for you. Three of Swords, Five of Swords. Okay, I got two different things here. Completely two different things. Completely two different things here. I've got two things that are unexpected. Shit. Okay, I got a couple things that are unexpected under the Tower energy. One, radical expansion of your foundation. You did not see that coming. You were already working diligently, don't get me wrong. You were already a master at your craft. You're going to expand your territories. I saw that for you though last time, didn't I? I did. I saw that for you. It was coming through anyway. I just don't think you understand how much of a material spike you're going to get through, okay, over the course of this year. When, I don't know. It could be August. I'm not trying to read that far out, but there's a good chance it could be. I don't think you saw it coming. I think you were doing what you always do, whatever it is that you are good at. You continue to do it, and then you're going to expand it to a very strong foundation. We're talking networks. We're talking increase of social contracts, work contracts, family and friends security opportunity foundation that's solid. Okay, there is something in here about the increase of that you didn't quite see coming. You were already doing your thing. You're making money. You're already good. You're good. But then it expands. That's one part of the change that you didn't see coming. So that tells me there's some unexpected forms of increase for you. Okay, so that's good. That's the good news. Here's something weird. You have a two-part tower here. One that made sense to me, and I can't say I'm surprised because I'm thinking back to other ones. Yeah. Now there's something else over here I don't like. I don't like it. I don't know what form it's going to take. It's going to come up at some point. 10 of Wands, the 3 of Swords, the 5 of Swords. I don't know where this is coming from. I don't know who's generating this activity. That's why it's under the Tower. It's a surprise. One's a positive surprise. There'll be a chance to increase your foundation, your wealth, your fortitude, how you are known, community standing, money, all that. Okay. Cool. How it comes in might be swift. That's why it's probably surprising. Radical expansion, like I said. Then there's something over here I don't like at all. I don't know where it's coming from. It doesn't look like your energy or the person whom you're connecting to. It's completely different. I saw something very similar to Scorpios. So if you have Scorpios in your chart, check theirs out. Specifically under March. It left such a strong impression that I actually remember the month. Somebody's energy here is being presented as sad, manipulative, weighed down, burdened, kind of woe is me. Somebody is feeling the need to... Somebody's in pain. And they're acting like they're not. They act like they're not affected at all by that pain. It's emotional manipulation. I don't know what they want. I don't know what they want. So you got a couple of towers over the next couple of months. No, the radical expansion thing, that may not happen until August, early fall. But this, it's misleading, and it's emotional manipulation, mind games, and it's not stable, the 10 of Wands. I don't know who this is. Someone you walked away from, or they walked away from you. You're kind of an asshole. Could be a Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. Is somebody somewhere declared something over on your timeline? And it happened probably this year. I don't see that happening in January for you. I don't see that happening in February for you. I don't see that happening for March for you. So that tells me this has already happened. This is after the fact. You either cut out, walked away from a connection, killed it, or they did. I think it was you, and here's why. You're in a very good place. You're in a very healthy place. And I told you, your energy was already marked with that conviction of I did something hard a long time ago. I left a situation a long time ago, and it took me a lot of time to recover and get back into a good place of feeling for relationships and commitment before I could enter a new one. I'm connecting with somebody and I'm finally fucking happy. They leave me in no doubt or question of where I stand in their life or where I stand in their life. We actively construct something together. This is my reward from the universe. Dear universe, fucking thank you. And that's because I did the hard thing a long time ago. And it took me a long time to recover from it. And I have on my new star pathway. So, under the Tower, that decision you made, I believe it's you. I do. To cut something out, someone out, walk away from it, kill it, declare it dead. Kind of put your hard hat on. I don't. First I thought maybe it was you, but maybe you were cold towards them. Maybe you had to be. Because that's a lot of it's over energy. 8 of Cups to death. With somebody who's declaring it with the Queen of Swords. So perhaps you were hard. Perhaps you were a bit of a bitch. But maybe, then again, perhaps you had to be. Because somebody here is presenting to me lying. I'm lying. I'm lying. And I'm trying to emotionally manipulate. What they're trying to achieve, I don't know. But it's tying back to the past of decisions already made. I don't like it. It's deceptive. It's not honest. And it's emotionally manipulative. It's head games. It's mind game shit. And 10 of Wands, oh, woe is me. I'm so labored. I'm so labored. I'm so tired. I'm so exhausted. This is really hard for me. Is it? It's coming up under the Tower. When that pops up, I don't know. And now I'm starting to think it was you. And this is a reflection of where you came from. Having moved on from something, I gave that up, I walked away from that, and now I'm being rewarded by the universe. I just want to let you know there's a good chance this person's going to pop up. How you will deal with it, I don't know. You don't have to deal with anything at all. As far as I can tell, you already declared it dead. Walked away from it. So it is absolutely 100%. I'll tell you what, you have some Sag in your chart. You need to check theirs out. They had little pop-up asshole energy too. That was just as sad and sneaky, low-level, immature lying. Lying, so such a liar, such a fucking liar, such a liar. Not stable. Not stable at all. How they approach things, how they approach their minds or their emotions is not stable at all. Anyway, again, check theirs out. So you don't have to do anything. You don't have to entertain this. You don't have to talk to this. But I do want to let you know, and by extension, Spirit letting you know they're going to pop up. I don't know when. Could be in weeks. 3 to 8 weeks, possibly. I don't know. It hasn't happened yet. It hasn't happened yet, but it is a reflection of the past decisions I believe that you made. And for good reason. And for good reason. Told me here. I left something a long time ago for calmer waters, so that tells me again this person's energy is not stable and it wasn't calm. And they're a liar. Very strong liar. You say you don't know what to do with it. It's up to you. I think you do, because you already dealt with it once. That means you can deal with it again. So you're telling me you don't know what to do with this energy. You already know who they are. You already know who they are, but you say you don't know what to do with them. I disagree. I think you do. So you need to trust yourself, Aries. You don't have to engage in it. You don't have to engage in it. If you left it behind once, you cut it out once, you killed it once, then you can continue to leave it that way. Just because they pop up on your radar, try to get in your face, or you don't have to entertain it. You don't. You don't. You don't have to deal with anything that you don't want to. So if you have Scorpio in your chart, use it. You don't have to deal with it at all. I know that's what you'd have a tendency to do. Well, I'm going to deal with this. I'm going to take care of this. But no, you don't. The 27th for some of you might be important. Of what month, I do not know. Could be literally your birth season. That could be it. Wishing you a happy birthday. Could be. So that would actually make it March 27th. That would actually make it March 27th. By late April, we enter Taurus season. So, March 27th, but yeah, possibly April 27th. That's so specific. So you let me know if that has any reference to you. But you don't have to deal with them. And I don't want that to take away from this. FYI, like I said, you're going to have a radical change, I believe, in finances as it relates to your foundation. That is positive. Let's try to do a time check on that. Oh my. Excuse me? Did I say 41 minutes? I don't know what to do with this information. I don't know what to do with this information. I've never had a video read this short before. Well, I mean, you made it so easy for me. I mean, the stuff that's longer tends to take twice as much work. People make me dig for the truth. They make me dig for their feelings. They make me dig. And you and this person are just throwing it out. Love, life, love, life, love, life. And they really can't seem to match their energy. So that temperance is tying back to the lessons that you've learned, the anxiety, going with the flow. You can trust a relationship again. You can trust love again. Somebody can meet you where you are. In that you did do the right thing, and we're officially declaring it as it's you and me in March. It's beautiful, it's constructive, it's a story that's well told. It's a story that is well told, my love. I don't want you to worry about that. Yes, you did the right thing, however long ago that was. I am sorry that they're making a pop-up. It could be because you're doing so well. It could be that you're in an actually healthy, constructive relationship and it pisses them off. I don't know. That means, however, they're keeping an eye on you for that very reason, which also sucks. That's what I'm saying, man. It's immature energy. It's immature and it's not stable and it lies and it's manipulative. It's very low level. It's very low functioning. There's a reason you left it. So I want you to remember that and know you don't have to entertain it. You don't have to listen to it. You don't. You don't. That is your choice, however. Okay. Show me the expansion, please. Show me the financial expansion, please, for Aries. Show me that financial expansion, please. Show me that financial expansion, please, for Aries. If I could say, geez. Kind of a bitch. Yeah, I bet you were. Somebody had to be. And to cut that thing out. Sometimes you gotta be a bitch. The Lovers, the Knight of Cups. Okay, very good. So, 9 weeks for some of you. 9 weeks for some of you. Those of you August, others of you Gemini season, where you experienced this expansion in your finances. You didn't see it coming. You didn't know. You were just doing your thing. You were doing your job. You were good at it. The master of your crafts, yeah? And then it kind of picks up, it accelerates at some point in the year. But you're headed in that particular direction. For some of you, it is 9 weeks. And like I said, for others of you, it is Gemini season. Not right now. Not right now. Later. Later in the year. Late spring to early summer. For those of you, August. Strength 8. There it is again. Okay, so you might actually have a couple of financial spikes. Foundation stuff. Working out that legacy, knocking it out. You might have some very good opportunities rolling in around March, April, May, and there might be a second wave in August. I mean, I think I've seen that for you before. I'm pretty convinced I have. So that's consistency. That's energy consistency for the collective. That's good news. All right, let's see. Tweedledee over here. What is this? When do they pop up? When does this person pop up, please? The one I believe you left behind, cut out, walked away from. It's all here. Just remember, it's a choice. You do not have to talk to them. You do not have to entertain them. The 27th and the 28th is coming in quite strongly. I don't know why, but it's very close. Let's see. For those of you, 8 weeks, thereabouts. Yeah, that would be in alignment with that 3 and 5 of Swords. It's also 8 weeks. But take that with some flexibility. These time frames are not absolutes. Reading for the collective, it can be all over the fucking place. For some of you, the 27th, the 28th, specifically as it relates to that person who's trying to pop back up on your radar for not great reasons. They've been thinking about making their way back to you for some time now. Yep. They are coming in as judgment, so it is under their decision. It is under their decision. It's something that they've been thinking about for a long time with the Knight of Pentacles, and under judgment, they're going to try to make a re-entry. Why? I don't know. Their headspace is crap, and so is their heart. It's all manipulative, and it's all lies. They don't know what they're feeling. They don't trust what they're feeling. They don't trust what they're thinking, but for some reason, they're going to be like, Aries, I'm here. I don't know why. They have nothing real or authentic to express to you, and there's a reason you left them behind and or cut them out to begin with, so do keep that in mind. Because let me tell you, that shit ain't changed. It has not changed. Someone comes bearing in a 10 of Wands, a 5 of Swords, and the 3 of Swords. No, you do not have to entertain them. Newsflash. You left it behind, let it stay that way. If someone cannot and refuses to speak authentically of their thoughts or their feelings, no. It's just wasting time. You're wasting my time. Get out of here. It's such a strain to talk to me. Guess what? I'm doing you a favor. Again, you can stay out of my life. Okay? It's so hard. It's so hard to be authentic. It's so hard to express your feelings. It's so hard to express your thoughts. Fuck that. I'm not trying to live life like a pity party. I don't know what's going on in their mind and why it's so twisted and why their heart's so twisted up, but I don't trust it, and neither should you. So I know the judgment's coming under their steam, but it is their decision and one that's been cooking in the back of their brain for a while. But let me tell you something. They're not showing me anything that's authentic or real about themselves, their thoughts, or their feelings, or what their intentions are, or what the fucking point is. So again, if you have Scorpio in your chart, check theirs out, because I had a very distinct signature that was similar to that. Okay, and then Saggies too. A little bit, yeah. Yeah, a little bit. That one, 3, 5, 8 weeks, maybe, thereabouts. I don't know. The 27th and or 28th might be important. Yeah, no, honey. And if you can't speak up, then just stay shutting up. You know? God dang. That's that level of ignorance and denial. And that's serious denial energy, man. That's active lying. I'm sorry. No, that's active lying. Why are you trying to come back around when all you have to say is shit? You act like you don't care. I believe you. You say I didn't hurt you. Fine. I believe you too. Why are you here? Why are you here? You say you don't care. Fuck that. I don't know what's up with it, honey, but I don't trust it. It's very immature. That's exquisitely immature. That's active lying and active covering of pain. And it's so hard for me to talk to you right now. Yeah? Well, maybe you should stay gone then. So hard to talk to me. Be real. To be authentic. Fuck that. I don't need that. I don't have time for that. Neither do you. Right? I don't know, man. You're telling me you don't know what to make of that. So that tells me you're confused. It tells me you're confused. That means you got more lies. It's no more clear to you about who they are or what they're about or what the fuck they want. You're still confused. You're like, that's why I left that shit to begin with. You hear me? Mm-hmm. Anything else, please? Anyway, other than that, this is beautiful. Congratulations to you. That's a weird morning. You got two. One that was financial but good news. Guess what? You're going to get busy. And the other one is also P.S. that person. Don't ask me what person. You know what person. Yeah, this is beautiful. Oh, gorgeous. Ace of Swords, King of Pentacles, start. This person does come bearing in. It looks like Aquarius season. So again, we're talking January. Late January. They are stable They have a strong truth in them that they are highly aware of. So that means this person is not ignorant. They act from a place of stability, resourcefulness, and understanding. That's really strong. I like that energy a lot, and it comes bearing in that star, the one that you didn't know that you were headed towards when you made that decision to leave whatever that was a long time ago. This person is part of your star pathway. They have a strong truth. They're terribly stable. Excellent. So that tells me how unstable that was. Just when you have something to compare it to, right? So they're matching your energy frequency. They're telling me they can keep up with you. Beautiful. I'm very happy with that. Excellent. Excellent. I like it. I like it a lot. You two are actively constructing in the real world. You're putting down plans. You're making plans. You're backing up the plans. The both of you. You're on the same page. You are so on the same page. It's stable. It presents itself stable. I love it. It's beautiful. Chef's kiss. Beautiful. Gorgeous, darling. I compare everything to food because I love food. I do. Everything is food in my book. You're either, you know, I don't know. You're either Salisbury steak or you're filet mignon. I really don't have a middle ground between the two. Although I tell you what, I don't knock a good meatloaf. I make good meatloaf. Okay. I make damn good meatloaf. Oh, yes. Flirt. You're going to get... No shit. I couldn't tell. You're going to get your flirt on. Yeah, they get you to open up and it happens fast. It's fluid. You get the flirt on. Beautiful. Love yourself first, but also passion, yes. And then also putting your passion into this person that is very critical to fire signs. Passion is your love language. It's one of your many love languages, but first and foremost, how you express yourself is through your passion. That's another one of the reasons why I say it's hard to keep up with you, because you have a very strong sense of passion that you need to express, and it's not easy for you to harmonize with somebody on that particular wavelength and either A, not take it seriously, or B, they take it for granted, right? Talk about no middle ground. So with Aries, finding someone who you can express your passion with without any bullshit hangups or inhibitions and can actually match you, it's hard. It's hard for you. Like I said, you're used to assuming more and showing more initiative and leadership than your partner. And this person, they're telling me very clearly they have no problem keeping up with you. So that's beautiful. I love that. Okay. Stay optimistic about your love life. Yes, I saw that as part of your healing process, as part of your judgment as time passed. Okay? And staying optimistic, I saw that you refused to give in to cynicism and all that kind of thing. Give your relationship a chance working on your partner. That's all I see you doing is constructive building, that I see you with this person over and over again. Free yourself from that other thing. That's looking like you've already done that. Really, other than that, honey, your energy, your reading was so straightforward today. I'm very pleased for you. I am very pleased for Sag. Leo has work to do, but they also have the possibility of being with the person that they love if they do the hard work like you did, if they did the hard work like Sag did. But it's not a pick on Leo. I'm just saying, other than that, the fire signs have been tremendous this week. Yes, very much so. Very much so. Anything else in here, please, for Aries? Anything else in here, please, for Aries? Oh. Air. For some of you, your connecting person will be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or it's a reflection of that person's Ace of Swords, their particular truth, that they know who they are, they know what they're about. Because this is also the Ace of Swords. Okay. Memories, nostalgia, receive, open to, alchemy, ancestors, guides, memories. You're very strongly guided by your memories. It's your sense of feeling that has told you to stay open to receiving, that you can create that space for yourself. That's what I saw more or less under your pre-existing judgment. It was a decision you had to keep reminding yourself over and over again, is what relationships should look like, what they should feel like, and how you're going to stay open towards them positively, okay, optimistically, not become cynical, jaded, or shut down based on another bad experience. No, you understood that you could receive more because you have clear, distinct, strong memories of love from family and friends that made you just kept you going, that you knew you could receive more and you could create that alchemy if you did what you had to do. Your ancestors guided you in this respect to move forward and on with your life. Okay. Very strong memories here about what love should look like, how it should feel. and how you can take part in that particular creation through guidance. Yes. Reflections, projections. That was in the reverse. No more reflecting onto others and projections of our fears, etc. Taking ownership for our own particular cracks in the mirrors. This is what I understand is true when I look at me. And again, that was part of your healing process. We had that. Some of you felt very guilty that you set yourself up for sabotage for years because you were projecting onto the other person what it is that you wanted to see, your fears and hopes. And when you internalized that, you saw it in yourself, you fixed the problem. I know I'm doing very quick overviews of major issues. I'm sorry, guys, that's just how tarot works. But I can kind of see how the bridges make sense. In that respect, you had very large overarching themes that were with you for a long time. You showed me temperance. And then you fast forward into present day and you see how it plays out into reality. So when I tell you, I wish more people would do the work and do the hard thing and show how the universe rewards us for those difficult leaps of faith, for putting the dots together, for doing the hard work, for having the hard conversations with ourselves about what I did wrong, how I stayed in this, I knew it wasn't right for me, why did I do that? When we do that, and I've been seeing that for you, Aries, for like a month now, maybe more, you're all collectively showing me at one time that you're learning the hard things and you're being rewarded. That you're taking your own life into your own hand and you take responsibilities. You take responsibility for the things that you did and what it is you didn't do. And you really had a strong look in the mirror and all the cracks in there and that you owned it, right? And that you could repair it. And some of you have a strong sense of guilt. I set myself up for failure before and I wasted so much time and I didn't want to do that anymore. Stuff like that. And I'm sorry. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a strong reflection of the past and all your lessons of the past and how they have led up to present day. That's the whole thing. It's like, Aries, look at what you have now. Do you see where you came from? Look at what you have now. Because you refused to participate or you gave something up because you understood it wasn't right for you and that you were setting yourself up for failure. Look at what you have now. Look at what we're giving you now. This is what happens when you do the hard work. Here is your reward, right? I know. Autumn, harvest. Oh, some of you started to... Oh, no, that's the autumn reference, the harvest. No. That's when you increase. That's when your finances increased. That's when your foundation increases. I told you, I saw August. I kept saying August. Some of you are going to experience what looks like a bump around late spring to early, let's just call it mid to late spring. But autumn, that's when I really saw you reaping your rewards. That's when the money was flying in. That's when your foundation was solid as fuck. It's going to happen, but in a course of months, it's going to happen fast when you look back on it. I promise you. It may seem like, oh, that's not going to happen till fall. But honey, once you're in it, you're in it. Okay, it's going to happen fast. There's what you were already on and you're projected to be on in terms of your work and finances. And then it's how it's actually going to turn out by the end of the year. And you're going to be like, shit. Well, that was fast. Yeah, I know. So I'm telling you, some of you are looking at foundation increases by August, autumn. Cosmic, purpose, north node. Follow your north node always. When you feel so challenged, okay, when you feel challenged by the universe, when you feel challenged by difficulty, when you feel challenged by change, look to your north node, whatever that is. And if you don't know what your north node is, that is simply a matter of getting one of the birth chart calculators. There are many of them online. They are free. I strongly recommend Cafe Astrology. It's very, very good. If you want the fullest of your birth chart, you will need the exact hour to the minute that you were born. Then you know what your north node is, then you want to abide by those characteristics and traits that best serve you. Okay, and that will really help you meet your goals in this life and your destiny in this life and where it is that you were supposed to be. Oh, okay. I don't want anyone complaining. Christina, don't you love us? Yeah, it was less than an hour. I can't win. If they're too long, complaints. Too short, complaint. You just can't win, honey. So I gotta do me. You can't make everyone happy, honey. I gave that up a long time ago. You just can't. And when you try, that's when you tend to hurt yourself the most, is when you try to make other people happy. And you just can't. It's a battle you cannot win. All you can do is do the best you can for you. And those who present themselves to you and say, I get what you're about, I'm on board with you, I want to hang around for that, that's your people. Okay. C, D, E, M. Very good. I told you, some of you have Scorpio in your chart. Which could be your north node. Follow that. That'll do you well. The infinity loop, yes, I know. It was a long time coming. It was a long time in the making. But you will see how the points flow into each other. The arrow of Sag. For some of you, confirmation that Sagittarius, of course, is your north node. Could be connecting to one. The crown, the tiara, someone of importance, someone of purpose. Right, and I saw that heavily again for your last reading. I think I even said you wear the crown. So yes, in continuing that theme, we are the important person. We wear the crown. We are of magnificence, okay? We have a very strong sense of high value, worth, achievement attached to us. Okay, anything else, please? It could be connecting to Scorpio, by the way. I didn't see any of the too prominent energy other than Cancer, Taurus, a little bit of Gemini, but that was a time check, I think. H, butterfly, soft transformation that happened over time, okay? Owl, wisdom, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and then also having our chakras in alignment. That takes a lot of work. H, I said that. Okay, Aries, that's enough, honey. You put it in the comments as you see fit. The next round of readings will be the in-depth version of yours and theirs. I would like to see more of yours and theirs as it relates to this new person. That would be great, to be honest. But I like this a lot. I do. It looks good on you. It suits you really well. Someone who can actually keep up with you and wants to. Loves you very much, and you to start constructing a reality together sooner rather than later. We're talking real deal. I'm talking entry. We're excited. We're swapping energies to we see each other all the time. Like 3 or 4 times a week. More if we could. To, okay, it's you and me. You and I are together. We're a thing. We're a thing. You and I. We're together. Yeah. And I am sorry for this pop-up energy, but it is under their decision to come forward back to you, and the reasons are not much improved. They are not improved. So whether or not you're telling me I'm confused, I don't know what to make of that information. Great. Okay. Then you have your answer. Mixed signals. Confusion means no. Every time. 100%. Even if they don't mean no, you interpret them as no. Because if somebody comes forward to you and they literally the reasons are convoluted, weird, they don't seem right, they don't feel right, the explanation's not right, and it confuses you, you still have an answer. It's coming across as contrived and lies. So no, of course you're confused, thus the answer's still no. Done. Done. You can't speak up for yourself? Why are you here? You don't know why you're coming around? Don't give me that bullshit. Why are you here? What's the purpose? Etc. I can't give you that answer. Then you stick to your original decision. There's a reason you cut it out to begin with. Okay, that's enough. Aries, like I said, you put it in the comments as you see fit. We'll check up on you in a couple of weeks. Congratulations to you. And do keep your calendar open in January for this this person. I think they'll be pretty obvious. You'll connect with them quickly. I don't think you've met them yet, but you're on the precipice of it. Okay, honey. Take care. Be well.